The Camel Trail runs from Padstow to Wadebridge through Wadebridge, and along this coastal path you can walk, run, cycle or even horse ride. And in this episode I stealth camp in my new unfurnished camper van at Wadebridge, ready to hit the trail first thing in the morning on my brand new e-bike from Himiway. I mean, look at this beast! Also, I can get up early, get a pasty for breakfast in the iconic coastal town of Padstow. But first, let's find somewhere to camp for the night. Tell you what, thank God for that reversing camera. I can actually reverse this van, no problems whatsoever. Excellent. This looks like as good a spot as any. I actually think this car park might be perfect. It's out of season, so I didn't have to pay, and it's right on the Camel Trail, ready for when I take the bike out tomorrow. And because I'm in the new van this evening, it means that I can do this for probably the first time ever. Ta-da! If you can hear a lot of wind in the background, it's because there is a yellow weather warning for this evening, so that should be fun. But let's just say, driving here was very eventful. I don't think I've ever felt crosswinds that bad. I mean, this van is a lot bigger than my last van, so that's probably why, but I've driven vans this size before. But yeah, that was something else. I don't know why I always decide to stay out in the van when it's like terrible weather. But sometimes you just got to make do with what you've got. Now don't judge me, I do have a very primitive setup this evening, but it should be fun. Under here is my new bike, which I'll show you in a bit. All ready to do the Camel Trail tomorrow. Cannot wait. I have no electricity in the van, so I'm going to be powering it with the EcoFlow, and well, I say powering it, I'm going to be lighting the van with the EcoFlow, put a lamp on top. Nice and easy. I did bring the dunny from the old van, just because you've always got to have somewhere to go to the toilet. This isn't where it's going to live once the van's built, but this is where it's going to live for tonight. As far as sleeping goes, I've got my backpack, which has got an airbed in it, a sleeping bag, a camping pillow, all my cooking stuff. It's all in there. And as far as privacy goes, I bought some blackout curtains, and they're literally just anchored up with this, but this should give me quite a bit of privacy this evening. And not only are they blackout curtains, they're thermal blackout curtains, so they should keep the heat in quite nicely as well. Please don't judge me on the door. This is the old ply that was originally in the van, which I ripped out, which I've repurposed to make a template, hence why it says template, if you can see that. And I think I'm going to go for a little wander around Wadebridge, but before I do, I think I'm going to get the van all set up ready for the evening, just so that when I get back I can just literally cook my dinner and then just get straight into bed.
I could sit around and wait all day. You lay easy on my mind.
I know you're trying to sneak a peek at my bike, but I'll be showing you it all tomorrow. But I'm really happy with it. It was actually sent to me by Himiway e-bikes, and they are today's sponsor. So I'm really over the moon with this bike. It's absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait to show you it tomorrow.
Really had this time.
Tell you what, how cozy is that? Look at it. Airbed, sleeping bag. I put the blanket down simply because I didn't do a very good job at like sweeping all the sawdust out of this van. I didn't really want to get everything covered in sawdust, so the blanket's there just to protect my stuff. But yeah, nice sleeping area. I've actually got somewhere to sit as well, which isn't on the toilet. Be honest. There we go. Well, now we're all nicely set up, I think it's time to go for a nice little wander around Wadebridge before we come back and have our dinner. What do you think? Pretty windy this evening. At least it's not raining though, right? I probably could have eaten in there, but why when I've got lamb stew back at the van? Now, I don't know about you, I'd probably say it's time for dinner. That's on this. See, I probably should have checked all this before I packed it. If this doesn't work, I've got no dinner. Well, I could eat cold lamb stew, but you know that would be gross. Look at the state of it. It's just like covered in something which I'm not sure what it is. Let's just make sure that it works. Okay, whoa, okay. Trust me when I say it's going to be delicious. Okay, before anybody says it, I have a carbon monoxide alarm in the van, and I also opened a couple of windows. I'm just going to eat it out of the pan for two reasons. One, less washing up, and two, because I didn't bring any bowls. Morrison's lamb stew. Pretty tasty. And not forgetting, I've got a bread roll as well. That was good. Right. The light switch. There it is. Good night. I'll see you in the morning. Bye. Good morning. Got a little bit chilly in the night. Apart from that, it was quite nice. A little bit of rain, but nothing to worry about. That's probably why I was cold. I left the window open on both sides. While the kettle boils for my early morning coffee, so I'm going to get everything all packed away. This will warm me up. I did actually bring some porridge to have this morning, but I've decided I'm not going to because I'm going to have a pasty for breakfast. I'm going to get on my bike, I'm going to ride to Padstow on the Camel trail and get a pasty. And that's going to be my breakfast. Okay, I've just realised that I need to pay because it's the morning now, it's 9 o'clock, and I need to pay to park here. And now it is time to unleash the beast. This is the Himiway Escape Pro. This electric bike is an absolute head turner, with its distinct fat tyres giving it a real moped style, which has comfort as priority number one, with its large spongy seat and its dual coil rear suspension. The attention to detail on this bike are second to none, from the stitched faux leather handles to the fixed rear storage shelf. The digital display on the handlebars is simple and easy to understand, with all the information you need, from your battery level to your current speed. The Escape Pro also has a built-in headlight and tail light that flashes when you brake. Performance-wise, the e-bike has 5 levels, which I'll be testing today. Okay, so this is one of the things that I love as well. You can pop the battery out quite easily with this key, like that. And then on here, you can actually check the power of your battery just by pressing this button. We have 3 bars. It does tell you here as well what the status of the battery is. So according to Google, from Wadebridge to Padstow along the Camel Trail is about 5.5 miles or 8.8 kilometers. We should be able to do it in 10 minutes. Now Himiway were kind enough to send me this bike. It comes with a load of accessories. Now I've owned quite a few bikes in the past, and normally they come with like a really cheap sort of, you know, spanner set. These guys literally sent me a complete multi-tool, which has got Allen keys on it. It's got little sockets on here. Like, I just can't believe the attention to detail. Everything I needed to put this bike together was in the box. But the thing is, it wasn't even difficult to put together. I did it in like 10 minutes. The main part of the bike was already put together. All I had to do was put on the handlebars and the front wheel, and I was ready to go. Also in the box comes the charger and the plug for the charger. And now it's time to get going. I mean, look at this beast. Okay, so I'm obviously an absolute legend when it comes to multitasking. I don't even know why I bother. But anyway, the long and short is my drone is now stuck in a tree. Right, I've only been going 2 minutes and I've already crashed the drone into this tree somewhere. Funny thing is, I can still move the camera, but I can't see myself. Well, there's the road, look. Maybe if I just walk along, I might see myself. No, it's not that way. It's over here somewhere. Drone, where are you? Up there. Gotcha. Ah, that should be easy to get. Climb down. Right, so it's up in this tree here. Oh God, I don't have to get myself into some stupid scrapes. Right, come on. Oh, yeah, it's caught it as well. Jesus. Right, well, that might need some more new propellers. Oh God. Right. Yes. Well, at least I got the footage, because that was a lot of fun. Okay, let's do the test flight.
Wow! Wow!
Now in the UK, all electric bikes have to be pedal assist. This bike does actually have a throttle, but it's kind of limited, so it doesn't actually, it literally gets you going off the ground up to like maybe 1 mile an hour, and then it just stops working. So the throttle is here, and like I said, it doesn't actually do anything once you're going along. But pedaling wise, I mean, it's so effortless. I mean, I'm only in the 3rd setting here, but I realised that yes, my gauge is in kilometers per hour, but I didn't look at the instructions on how to change that. So we're sticking to kilometers per hour. But literally on the handle here, you can literally just gear up, and then it just literally just takes off. With very, very minimal pedaling required. I'm in 7th gear. I think that's probably the toughest setting, but I mean, what a great way to get out and not get too much exercise. This is great. Absolutely great. There's the estuary there. Looks lovely, doesn't it? Bit of sightseeing as well while we're here. I'll tell you what, I always choose the best days to go on a bike ride, don't I? Oh, look at this bridge. Weak bridge, 3 tons. Except fire engines. How cool is this bridge? So I made it to Padstow, and now all there was to do was to find that pasty. So I found a pasty shop, ordered myself a large pasty, which they didn't have, so I had to have a small.
No.
What sizes have you got?
Got small and that's it.
Oh, the small one is fine.
Yeah.
Spotted a guy admiring my bike and headed to a spot with a nice view to enjoy it. Now that was a fun bike ride. What a great place to sit and have my breakfast pasty. Unfortunately in the shop they only have small, but you know, I'm trying to lose weight anyway. So I made it all the way here and I've still got 3 bars left on the battery. How good is that? At one point it did drop quite a lot, but there's a drone above me. There's a drone up there and it's not mine. Wait for the drone to go past. About halfway along the trail, the bars did drop down to 2 and I was thinking, oh, am I gonna have enough to get back? But it's because I had it in like the top speed pretty much all the way. Once I then dialed that back, the battery bars then actually went up, so not a problem. I think the key to get back is just to take it a little bit slower. Either that or I'm just gonna go full pelt again and then slow down when the batteries run out, because I'll just be pedaling. On that note, I think I'm gonna ride back to the van, pack up and get home to my baby. Coming across my first obstacle. I probably should have reverse parked in, because now I don't know how I'm going to get the bike in the van, but I'm just going to pull it out. I'm going to go in straight ways. That'll sort it. Well, that's tight. Don't forget to check out my Himiway link in the description, where you can check out the Escape Pro, the one that I rode today, or their full range of products. If you want to see more van adventure videos, check out this playlist here. If you want to follow along with the build of this van, check out this playlist here. And then other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!